Hey guys, welcome to this lesson on how to make money from your blog. We're going to be covering a few things here that you probably haven't heard before. My name's Tom Rogers.
I'm Anna Faustino
from adventurenew.com, and this lesson is part of the Blogging Bootcamp series. If you're watching this, hopefully you're on day 4. Congratulations. We've covered a lot in this series. Do you want to do a total recap?
Yes, so on the first day we talked about the reasons on why you should start a blog and how to choose a niche so that you know what topics to write about. On the second day, Tom walked you through hosting. What is it, why you need it, and how to find the best one. Day 3, we talked about how to find the perfect blog name and how to launch your blog.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, today's lesson is one of our favorite. We're going to be covering all the ways you can make money. So also though, stick around to the end because we have an opportunity for you to join us on a free masterclass training that basically goes into more advanced techniques on how to make a full-time income from your blog. So you can find out how to join that at the end of this video. But today, let's jump into this lesson and show you the ways on how to make money. Okay, so let's get into it. We're now in day 4, how to make money blogging. So first thing.
So the reason why Tom and I, even had this day in this course is because we wanted to show you that it is possible to make money from your blog. We meet tons of people all the time, and when we speak to them, they ask us, what do we do? When we say we're travel bloggers, the very first question they ask is, do you actually make money from that? And we know that there are tons of blogs out there, but then you might not necessarily be monetizing. So this is one of the reasons why we started writing income reports, and we have a day just for this particular lesson.
Yep, exactly. So you're probably thinking this. Now, how many ways are there to monetize a blog, right? Well, we're going to be covering a few of them. So first of all, the first 2 ways are brand partnerships and social media posts. So brand partnerships, in this photo, you can see we worked with a company called Osprey. And brand partnerships work in many different ways, but you can do long-term campaigns, short-term campaigns, one-off
product
campaigns.
Reviews.
Yeah, product reviews, that sort of thing. Or, we do trips as well with a lot of brands. Like we go on trips and create content, video content, written content, multiple ways you can do brand partnerships. But basically, you can partner with a brand that is relevant to your niche to advertise, and they want to connect with your tribe. They want to connect with your readers. That's a big popular one. Social media posts.
So social media posts, if you love Instagram, Facebook, you can get paid by brands by posting on those. So I have here an example of just 2 Instagram posts that we did. One was for local brands in the Philippines. That's a photo of me wearing their gear when we were up in Everest Base Camp. And the other is when
we worked. Awesome.
Yes. And the other was when we worked with the Czech Republic Tourism Board. So just do 2 examples of how we get paid through social media posts. So depending on how many followers you have, depending on your tribe, your audience, you can set your rate. So these are just mini examples of how you can make money through your blog. So right now we live in the age of where influencers are on the rise. So if you have a channel, if you're growing your following, this is a perfect way to monetize.
Yeah. So the next ways are affiliates and sponsored posts. So affiliates are probably one of our favorites, and we'll jump into a couple of ours in a second. The reason that they're our favorite, one of our favorites, is because they're so passive. We talked a little bit about passive income in our day 1 of the Blogging Bootcamp, and it just basically means that this money comes in no matter how much we work. There's a few affiliates. So if I just jump across now and I'll show you as an example, but basically if you don't know, an affiliate is where you recommend a company and someone clicks through your link to go to that company, and when they make a purchase with them, you get commission for that. So for example, if I just jump over here and show you, this is our Amazon affiliate platform and our Amazon associate site. You can see that last month, as of this recording, we made $630 by referring people to Amazon, and that's passive. That's passive income. That comes in every month, no matter if we do anything or not. Another example would be hotels with Booking.com. You can see here in Booking.com that we same way, we recommend people to book with Booking.com, and every time they go through and make a booking, we then get little commissions. You can see that, in this month we got a €10 commission, €4, €12. Just these are commissions. These are percentages that are coming in every time someone books with us. And you can see in the last month alone, there's like 290 or whatever little commissions like this that just come in. And this is totally passive. This is affiliate income. So affiliate income is a great way to monetize a blog. I'll just jump back over here.
Yeah, so if you can see If you can see here, that image with shake pack. So those are packing cubes. This is just an article on our site. If someone clicks that goes straight to Amazon. And as Tom mentioned, if someone purchases, we get a small commission. So that's how affiliates work. And it's just a perfect way on how to monetize your blog.
And then there's sponsored posts. So in a similar way to brand partnerships, but sponsored posts are basically, what it sounds like. It's when a post or article on your blog is sponsored, i.e. paid for. A company might pay you to advertise, in a certain part of the post, or they might pay you to write a whole post in general about their brand, about their company, about their hotel, whatever it may be. But this is a very popular one amongst bloggers, is making money from sponsored posts. It's kind of one of the first ways you can make immediate income, quite fast income. Affiliates and stuff, they take time to build up because you need to build that audience, you need to build that readership. But sponsored posts is a very quick way to sort of set up your blog, get a bunch of posts on there that are super relevant to brands in a niche, and then you can reach out to those brands and then start getting sponsored. Sorry.
Again, these we're just giving you overviews. We can dive into each one and have hour-long trainings about each one, like sponsored posts. There's different guidelines on how to do it properly, how to do it well,
how to maximize it.
Exactly. So these are just mini overviews so that you come out of this training with a general idea of how to monetize your blog.
Yeah. And this is one of our favorite ways of monetizing a blog, is creating your own product. So here on Adventure New, we have a line of travel guidebooks that we sell in Southeast Asia. Do you want to explain about those?
Yeah. So, we realized that we had tons of traffic that go to Southeast Asia to our articles. So we created a product that we knew our audience would love. So we created guidebooks for Thailand, Philippines, Laos, Cambodia. And these just sell continuously because we have so much relevant content. So if people land on our site and they're reading an article about Thailand, they're going to be made this offer. And most of the time, it's just a great way to to share your knowledge about certain places. And that's one of the reasons why we love creating products.
Yeah, it brings even more value to the people that are reading our content about Southeast Asia. The way we can bring them more value is like package the content, provide, more actionable steps or even better advice. There's itineraries in there. There's that sort of thing. And again, to point out, once we've created these products, it's passive income. We sell X amount of books every single day just from our site because we get traffic that comes in, books sell. So that's another good way. And another way we can monetize, you can monetize your blog, is courses, online courses for whatever your niche is. We have an adventure university, as you're watching these videos. We have a tribe of adventure seekers. We all love traveling, and a part of that tribe wants to know how to make money while they travel. So we have an adventure university that goes into that, travel blogging, travel photography, that sort of thing.
So again, anyone can create products and sell them on their blogs. You can create ebooks, recipe books, meal plans, crafting guides. The sky is the limit when it comes to coming up with your own products. All you have to do is find a product that will resonate with your audience.
Yeah, and maybe we should have put here like creating your own products and or services. You can also offer services as well. If a service is consulting or a travel agency, if you're a freelancer, you can offer services like that, and your blog can market that. It's like your big CV, but bringing a lot more eyeballs to yourself. So that's another way. Oh, which kind of ties into my next point. Sorry, freelancing. Yeah, as I was getting into, freelancing is also a service that you can provide. So if you're getting loads of traffic, and then hotels are reading your article, there might be like, hire me as a marketing consultant, you're on this blog and you're reading it. Well, how did I get you here, and blah, blah, blah. And then you start to communicate them, and then you sell them on your freelance services or design services.
So as Tom said, your blog is a giant CV of the things that you can do. Whether you're a photographer, a writer, a marketing consultant, or expert, you can use your blog as a CV to freelance. And this is, I used to do this when we first started. I would freelance write, and I would get gigs just through my blog, people landing on my blog.
Yeah, and same. I used to do it as well. I set up sales funnels and sales flows to closing brand partnerships for our blog. And then I was hired as consultants to do this for other small companies.
So that, again, freelancing is just another way on how you can make money from your blog. The next portion is ad revenue.
Ooh, we also love this one as well, ad revenue. These are the ads that you see on pretty much every blog today. They're display ads, the small square ones, the ones at the bottom. I guess there's two different types of ad revenue. There's brand partnership ad revenue, where brands pay you to advertise. And then this one is just ad revenue from display advertising. So this is where you just plug into a platform like Google AdSense, Mediavine, Ad5, these different ad networks, and you put a little bit of code on your website, and then they drop ads across all of it in your side banner, and you can customize where you want them to appear, how many, et cetera, et cetera. But this revenue is super passive. Again, once you have the ads on, you know how much money you make per 1,000 views. So every 1,000 views, you make $10 or $9 or $8, and then we get 500,000 views a month at the moment as of this recording. So you can kind of do the math on there. It quickly adds up. If I can just jump across and show you an example of our Mediavine. So if I just jump over to here, so this is our Mediavine dashboard. We were currently with Mediavine at the time of this month. We've actually now moved over and experimented with Ad5. We always experiment to see what's the best way to monetize your blogs and stuff. But at this time, I wanted to show you, this was Mediavine. So in 1 month, in March 2018, we made $4,500 just from display advertising, plus $100 there. So it's about $4,500, and you can see that this is the daily income. So $100, $120, $180 per day, almost $200 per day, just from these display ads that are on our blog. And again, since this recording, our traffic's gone up. We're now moving over, so this amount is only going up. It's just passive revenue.
Exactly.
So it's another great stream.
What Tom said, we literally don't do anything from this. Our readers don't even have to click on any of the ads for us to get paid. These are just ads that are there. And when readers naturally scroll through the website and they see it, that's fine. These ads, that's what they're for. And it's just a great passive income stream.
Yeah, it's all based on impressions. So I'll just jump back over to the training. Whoop.
So the bottom line is there are so many ways on how to monetize a blog. But the important thing is you just have to be strategic about it.
Super strategic about it.
Now, before you guys go into a blog writing frenzy, I don't want you to make the same mistakes that you did. So Tom and I, we're passionate about blogging. And one of the main, inspirations of why we're doing courses and everything is because our first year of blogging sucked. We had such a difficult time because we didn't know what we were doing. We were trying to monetize, but we didn't know how. And we just did so many things wrong.
Yeah, seriously, guys, before Anna goes on to the next slide, you need to listen to this because there is 90% or something. I'm not sure on the exact percent, so don't quote me, but it's a high percent of travel blogs that do not make money. There is a high percent of travel blogs that do not make a full-time income, and there's a very, very, very small percent that earn over 6 figures. But it is possible if you focus and learn this training and go through what we're about to tell you. So listen up.
So like I said, we made a lot of mistakes. So first mistake, we wrote tons of articles. I think in our first year of blogging, I was just sat on my computer, just writing and pumping out articles. I think I did 400 articles.
500, I think.
500 articles. Oh gosh. But no one was reading them.
You look like that meme.
That's the thing. No one was reading them because I didn't know what I was doing. Next, we had no real focus and we were just trying our best. We were reading a mixed match of information online, didn't know who to believe in, and it was just very stressful.
Yeah, we also knew the different ways to monetize, but we didn't necessarily know how to implement them. Like you, we did some research. We found out, okay, affiliates and products, and okay, we can make it from brand partnerships. But we had no idea the best way to execute these monetization strategies and actually make good money from our blog. We also spent a ton of time glued behind our computers because we didn't use the right tools. And this is actually quite upsetting to us because we're big advocates of traveling, adventure seekers, living the moment to the max, just going on awesome adventures and making the most of your time. So the fact we actually lost and spent a lot of time glued behind our computers because of this kind of sucks, but it's one of the mistakes that we made. And again, it's something that we don't want you to make. So
exactly. Because we don't want you to make any of these mistakes, we would like to invite you to a free training.
Woo-hoo.
Now, this free training, it's an hour long, and we're going to walk you through these 3 things. Yep. Number 1, why now is the perfect time for blogging and how you can stand out from everyone else. Now, when we first started our blog, this was almost 3 years ago from this time, loads of people were telling us, don't start a blog because it's too hard, the market's too saturated, and you're never going to make it. Now, our blog now makes 6 figures, every year. And can you imagine if we listened to them? And we want to tell you why now is the perfect time and just encourage you to keep going and to actually push through with starting your blog.
Yeah, we also have a really, I think, a cool way of explaining how you can stand out from everyone else. So definitely pay attention to that one. Number 2 is then how to grow your following without writing loads of content. As Anna said, one of the biggest mistakes we made was that Anna wrote 500 articles on our blog, but we just didn't know how to bring people to it and we weren't doing it the right way. So we don't want you to make that mistake. And then secret number 3 is how to monetize a blog effectively and fast. And I go through a really good example there in this one.
Now, regardless if we've been doing this blogging bootcamp course, regardless if you've actually started your blog or not, do attend the training, because this is just really a jam-packed course where we walk you through these 3 secrets. And we have no doubts that if you follow these things and these strategies, you will start earning from your blog.
It's a little bit different from the training that you're watching now. I mean, this is like a 10-minute training. The one we're inviting you to is an hour-long in-depth training where we cover all these things in a lot more detail. And actually, it's a lot more, it's even more in depth. Yeah. So it's a big masterclass training. So you're probably thinking, well, where is this training? If you're inside the bloggingbootcamp.co area right now, you'll see just below this video, you'll be able to click over and check it out. Now, we don't run this training all the time. So we have to say that because this video is, on the interwebs. So we don't run it all the time, but click over to the training and see if we're running it at this moment. If you're not in the Blogging Bootcamp area, go to bloggingbootcamp.co, just register, it's free, and then you'll be able to find this on the last page.
Remember, the training is completely free as well. And if we attended something like this when we first started, it would save us so much time. So please do come. Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Okay, so this is it. Welcome to the last action point, guys. You've done amazing to get here. So these are the action points for Blogging Bootcamp day number 4. Number 1, you need to celebrate, because if you followed all the way through this series, your blog is now online. Now comes the fun stuff, writing your post, designing your blog, etc., etc. As that little meme says, bring in the champagne. And then your action point number 2 for today is join the free masterclass below. Go and check that out. We really hope that you've enjoyed the bloggingbootcamp.co series and that you just got your blog online. You're super excited. You're super stoked to start making money from your passions. And please comment, hit us up, and jump in that free training.